Visits to Kansai's worlds can be made more interesting, affordable and rewarding by researching the options before leaving home.
Suppose you could find some books on Japan and just kind of look things up.
It only takes a visit to the local library or the internet to spot the wide range of interests people can pursue in Kansai. The Japan National Tourism Organisation website tells about the services in most price ranges. In New Zealand, its travel centres and website reduce costs for group travel, which secondary school students in particular use. Their travel consultants can also point intending travellers to other information sources.
What kind of budget would you expect for about up to 2 weeks, say, for a student group?
Okay, we start off with the airfare, which is going to be approximately $1,600.
It is expensive. It's definitely not a cheap trip.
We may be able to negotiate because of the group that it may be slightly less than that, but if you aim at that and it's a little bit less, then that's good. But $1,600 is the figure that I'd give you.
Embassy of Japan staff in Wellington and Auckland help many groups visit Japan.
Japanese Embassy in New Zealand has some very useful stuff. They've got a portal and there's a lot of good stuff that you can find on the web.
And some of the 2,000 graduate Kiwis they have sent on the JET program over the last 20 years may live near you and be able to share their cultural understanding.
My initial information about Japan came from the Japanese Information and Cultural Centre, who administer the JET program throughout the world, or the English-speaking world.
People such as Amber Walters, who taught Aiko Mizuno in Mino City, helps international students as part of her job at Victoria University of Wellington.
Most Japanese information and cultural centres are attached to the Japanese Embassy, and they provide a whole lot of services for the general public to give them information about Japan. And they have all the information that you need to apply for the JET program, which was the way that I went to Japan, or if you want to study in Japan, they have a lot of information about that as well, or other alternative ways to get to Japan, working holiday visa scheme, that kind of Monbusho scholarship, that kind of thing. They have all the information.
I mean, we're all working hard in our jobs after schools and fundraising together.
So like cake store things, we made like sweets and all that.
More than half New Zealand's towns and cities have sister city links in Japan.
We also have some very strong sister city associations and friendship societies that work hard to keep alive the interest in New Zealand and our people and our culture.
When students from Wellington went on exchange visits to schools in Kansai's Sakai City, they got help from members of the staff of the Sakai City government. Takeaki Shibuya, a Japanese married to a Kiwi, and Rebecca Hillis, an Aucklander on the JET program, working for Sakai as a coordinator of international relations, were amongst the welcoming party.
When you first arrive in the Kansai region, you arrive at the airport and you have to get from the airport to central Osaka.
Jonathan Skinner, a teacher of Japanese language at Newlands College, and other teachers who had visited Japan before, helped smooth the way for young people and their families for whom Japan was a place where much was unknown.
There's a variety of different ways to get there. The cheapest way is actually by bus, and they go to many different places within the Kansai region.
We'll get there in the end, but it is going to be a lot of hard work. It's definitely not going to be just handed to us.
So don't be put off by the impression that Japan is unaffordable, hidden on oriental fog, or remote. About 30,000 Kiwis a year from education, business, sport and other walks of life visit Japan. The places, cultures, governments and economic worlds of Kansai are accessible for Kiwis, and more accessible for those who prepare themselves with introductions.
You learn very quickly to bow and to nod your head at every opportunity.
Student exchange provides an introduction that opens up new worlds they can return to as their lives unfold. Many New Zealand schools now teach Japanese language.
Shinichi does most of the teaching of the cultural aspects. I do most of the administrative side.
A good number of these schools organise regular exchanges with sister schools in Japan. There are also some students who travel on independent scholarships. The stories in Kansai through Kiwi eyes can be repeated by other New Zealanders.
Quite a number of New Zealanders travel to the Kansai region.
Give it a go.